All right, so this week's skill and challenge is going to be to teach middle position. This may not seem like a big challenge, but I think it's one of the most important things we can teach our dog, so I want everybody to work away at it. Middle position builds confidence in a dog. It is a safe place for your dog to go if they become unsure of a situation, which in turn makes it a place where you can keep them safe. And it's a fun trick to train. All right, so let's get right to it. This may be trained a little differently than what you're used to, so be sure to break it down in the stages that I'm training it in this video. This is stage 1. I've got treats in both hands, and I'm simply luring Reggie around my leg and picking him up in the middle with the opposite hand to throw the treat out. The reason I always throw the treat out when I first start this behavior is we want to build drive and excitement for coming around your leg. Once you've done a few sessions of this stage, you can move on to the next stage, which is simply rewarding to their mouth when they come around to middle position. For this session, I've changed things up and I'm actually just wrapping my leg and rewarding in middle position. I do this for a couple of reasons. It builds confidence in them being in very close and around your legs like this. For some dogs, this could be very intimidating. It also provides them with a higher rate of reinforcement of not always running out and coming back. And the last reason is it's kind of fun and it's good exercise for our sporting dogs to kind of stretch out their side abdominals as they wrap each leg equally. Okay, so here you can see I'm teaching Reggie how to find middle position from a different angle. So he's not coming from front and wrapping my leg. He's actually going to come from behind and find middle position. I'm teaching this as though he's a brand new dog who doesn't know this behavior. So with your dogs, you would actually show them, you place the treat right where you want them to go initially, and then gradually build up to them just finding middle position on their own. As you can see the last couple reps here, I actually don't put the treat out. I wait until he finds position and then I reward him. So here you can see I'm actually adding my cue. So what you want to do is you want to say the cue first, middle, then present the treat to show him where to go, and then gradually we'll wean out putting the treat right there and work just off the verbal cue of middle. Okay, so now I need to work this same concept of adding the verbal cue of middle, but with him coming from the front position. When doing middle from the front position, you're going to need to indicate whether your dog's going to the right or left side. So you can see that I'm just giving a subtle hand cue. Yours in the beginning may be quite a dramatic hand cue. After you say middle, you may need to indicate with them with your right or left hand which way to go. So the sequence that it should happen is, as your dog turns to come towards you, give your verbal middle, then your hand signal. And then gradually what you're going to do is make your hand signal less and less until basically you're just looking to the right or left to indicate which side you want them to go around to get to middle position. If they're coming from behind you, you just need to say middle and you don't need to indicate either side. So the challenge is having your dog find middle position and happily staying there. Anytime you are out on a walk or at a competition with lots of things going on and you or your dog become unsure of the environment, just pull up middle position and you can both happily wait there until things settle. Happy training!